Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. You are learning AWS ECS through the project. Now, when you want to launch your ECS task, you have to create task definition. Now, inside task definition, we are getting lots of options, and one of the options that we need to select is network mode. Now, here we have 5 network modes. We already discussed about AWS VPC network mode in previous video. In this video, we are going to talk about bridge network mode. And we are also going to compare this with AWS VPC. So let's start. So here I have mind map. We already discussed about AWS VPC. Let's go with the bridge. In AWS VPC mode, each task gets own ENI and private IP from your VPC, providing full network isolation just like EC2 instance. This is a picture that I used in the previous video. If you look at this particular picture, we have one container host, EC2 instance, and 2 tasks are running inside this. Now, in this particular mode, AWS VPC mode, each task will get specific ENI, means Elastic Network Interface. It is literally directly connected with your EC2 instance. Now, this is full ENI, so each ENI is going to get IP address. And it is connected with the VPC, so your task is literally connected with a specific VPC. Here, in the AWS VPC mode, each task will have this dedicated ENI. You are not going to share this ENI with any other task. But in the case of bridge mode, it is little different. Here, you are actually going to share ENI. So here I have same EC2 instance and each EC2 instance having this host ENI, but we are not going to create multiple ENI. This ENI will be shared with host on service and also with the task. So all the tasks are going to use same host ENI. No sharing of ENI in this mode, but here it is 100% sharing of the ENI in the bridge mode. How? I'm going to explain you this step by step. In bridge mode, the task shares containers host ENI and IP address and use port mapping to connect. No separate ENI or private IP address is assigned. So what we can say that AWS VPC mode is totally different than the bridge mode, right? But keep this in mind that this bridge mode is only supported by EC2 instance. If you have Fargate infrastructure, right, serverless infrastructure, you don't have any option. You have to use AWS VPC. If you are using Amazon EC2 instance, then you can choose any of the mode. And in general, we are always using AWS VPC, but bridge mode is also one of the options. So we are going to talk about it, right? Now, how this sharing of ENI is actually works, I'm going to explain you this entire process. First of all, we have clear understanding that in this particular bridge mode, we are going to share this ENI, right? So this is fixed. In the AWS VPC mode, we are not sharing ENI. We have ENI for each and every task. So these 2 points are very crystal clear. So let's start with the point number 3. Now, to make sharing possible, Docker creates virtual bridge on your EC2 host, which acts as a gateway and assign internal IPs to the container. So what we can say that when you are going to use this bridge mode, okay, it is actually creating kind of bridge inside your container host or Docker host. And this bridge also having IP. Okay, let me show you IP 172.17.0.1. Now this can be any IP, okay, but let's use this 172.17.0.1. Right? So it is going to create kind of virtual bridge inside your Docker host, and this is a gateway, so it is already having IP, right? The bridge is connected to the EC2 instance ENI. So all incoming and outgoing traffic from the task flow through this single ENI. With Docker using net to handle IP translation between the bridge and ENI. Now this bridge is actually connected with the host ENI. Okay. So host ENI connected with the bridge. Now, there are many people who is actually coming from the network background may have the question that how it is possible, how it is actually able to connect, because here we have 172.16.10.10 IP and here we have 172.17.0.1 IP. So how this connection is possible, right? This is true, but here it is actually using NAT as an internal part. So network address translation will happen automatically here, and because of this they can communicate with each other even though they are from the different range. Now we are not going for the deep inside of the NAT and how it works because it is not part of our syllabus. It is a part of the Docker actually, right? So you just understand that these two can communicate even though they are in the different network because of the NAT is actually happening behind the scene, right? Now, let's go to the point number 5. When task starts, Docker creates virtual Ethernet pair, one and connects to the task and other to the bridge. So let's say that I am going to start this task. So it is actually task is going to connect with the bridge. Right? Any task that you will create, and you can select the bridge for your task as well. So multiple bridge creation is also possible, but right now we are just going with the one. So all the tasks that you will start, you are going to connect with this particular bridge. It is a virtual connectivity. There is no cable, right? The task gets internal IP from the bridge, not from the VPC. Now task will get IP address as well. So this bridge is going to provide IP. It is working like a DHCP. So 172.17.0.2. This task may get like 172.17.0.3. So bridge will assign IP address to the task. But these IP address are actually internal IP. It is not IP address of the host ENI, right? Now, the final step. Since the task has no VPC IP, ECS use port mapping. Accessing 172.16.10.10 8080 forward the traffic to the task internal 172.17.0.2. Let me explain you this with the using very easy way.
Sorry to interrupt you. I know you guys are enjoying our video a lot because our final ultimate goal is Solution Architect Certification exam. To reach the destination, we required full videos. Path number 1, our 6-in-1 program. Our 6-in-1 program include all prerequisite skills which is needed as a cloud engineer. It include 24/7 support, lifetime update, section-wise practice test, full course practice test with tips and tricks by Bhavesh Attara, how to do exam preparation course, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Attara, and 6 AWS project with documents. Path number 2, you can enroll by paying 499 and get Hindi and English, both the languages, videos of AWS. The choice is yours how to create your success story by choosing best one. Best of luck. Thank you.